Let's get now to our Facts Not Fear coverage of COVID-19. This afternoon, a CDC advisory panel will meet to talk about who should get the new COVID-19 booster. This round of vaccine specifically targets the highly contagious Omicron strain. Just yesterday, the FDA authorized shots of the new booster from both Moderna and Pfizer. Now they are just waiting on the CDC's approval. Well, today, we are taking all of your vaccine questions to an expert. Join us as we welcome Dr. Shane Jeffers from Mount Carmel, and he is here to help us as we navigate this new space. Hi, how are you?
Better now that you're here.
You're so kind. So let's talk about this new booster. They're calling it a bivalent, I hope I'm pronouncing that, vaccine. Can you give us an idea what that means?
Yes, so bivalent just means there's two components to it. It has 50% the old COVID vaccine and then 50% of vaccine targeting the Omicron variant specifically.
And so who should get this, Dr. Jeffers?
Honestly, my opinion is that everyone should get this. We do know that COVID has changed rapidly over time. Nowadays, the original COVID variant that came out a few years ago is rarely seen in the community. It's almost all Omicron variant, and the old vaccine just doesn't cover it quite as well as the new one does.
And that's really what what viruses do, is that they change. People should keep that in mind.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people are sometimes afraid of change, but we know that change is inevitable. Viruses especially change very quickly. We're used to the flu doing this every year, and this is just the same thing.
All right, so how long should you wait to get this booster?
Classically, you get your boosters every 6 months. We do know that the immune response that you get from COVID vaccines or from having COVID doesn't last as long as some other vaccines that we get. So every 6 months is the standard.
So I'm doing some reporting for something else about getting our children vaccinated. And of course, we're heading into the season when we're going to be talking about the flu. Tell us what you're telling patients about all of these vaccinations, especially as we head into flu season.
Well, I'm telling people that it is safe to get the flu vaccination and the COVID vaccination at the same time. There is talk of co-administering them routinely now. I'm also telling everyone that we should all get them as soon as we qualify. It is typically based on availability. We do want to help our most vulnerable patients first, but as time goes on with every booster, including the new one, the criteria will be opening up as the season goes on so that everyone can receive it.
All right, Dr. Jeffers, thank you so much for joining us here on 10 TV News at noon. And I hate to tell you this won't be your last visit. We're coming back. We're making another appointment with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Girl, anytime.
All right. All right, patients and the vaccine, you can get some more of your questions answered if you go to 10tv.com, because of course we're going to follow the updates from the CDC meeting today on air and online. You can also download the free 10 TV app for the newest alerts. So it was great to get that information today. All right.